I'm just going to come out and start this video by saying I wanted to post this like 4 weeks ago, but because I live on the arse end of the earth, things like they take a lot longer to get to me when I buy them from the US or like the UK. But today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Zombies Minimates from 2007. These things are old. Yeah, I wanted to do a video on these when the Marvel Zombies What If episode came out, but things didn't go to plan. Now, these are really, really rare. We're talking extremely rare. I paid way too much for these. You can see the packaging is not damaged really. I mean, there's a few nicks, but it's actually sort of themed to be that way. So there are all these scuff marks. It's meant to be sort of rugged and all that, yada, yada, yada. But now it's a Halloween episode. You know what? It's a Halloween episode. It's Sheg Halloween. All right, let's look at the figures. All right, let's take a look at our first of 5, well, 6 sort of. Spidey. Wow, this guy is incredible. I mean, I think it's important to keep in mind throughout this whole review that these things came out 14 years ago. And if you were to compare them to today's Minimates, these hold up incredibly well. Like a few different figures in this set, SpiderMan actually has these claw hands. It adds to that zombie effect. I love on his right leg here. It's transparent and you can see this bone. Look at that. Splits just like that. That is great. His torso is also transparent, but overall this figure is incredible. Okay, next up we have Hulk, and he's good. He's not as good as Spider-Man, I don't think, personally. He's got those claw hands as well. But my main critique is that his chest piece is outdated. Nowadays, we've got the more rounded, sculpted, larger torsos for Minimates. So this one doesn't really stand up compared to newer figures. He just seems a bit too small to be Hulk. He's the same size as Spider-Man, which doesn't really make sense. Newer Minimates of Hulk give him bulked up pieces on the shoulders, the arms, the thighs, and the feet and all that. But the face print is incredible. If the torso was less blocky, I'd say it would be pretty damn good because you can actually see inside his ribcage there, which is great. And there is a bit of molded, I don't know what you'd call it, waist cloth hanging off there as well. Overall, he's okay. Okay, next up we've got Luke Cage, aka Power Man, and I've chucked in the Wasp head as well. This figure is pretty good. I mean, Power Man's design is pretty basic as a character, so the likeness is good. It's just, I don't know, it's just a bit boring. I think the face print's really good. I love, again, that see-through torso like Spider-Man had. And as for the Wasp head, she is great. Her hairpiece has a small clip or a handle on it so other Minimates can actually hold her, and she has a molded in neck piece, so you can't put this on another figure. But yeah, overall I think this Luke Cage figure is good. I just wish they had chosen a more interesting character. Next up we have Wolverine, aka Logan. I'm just gonna come out and say it. I do not like this figure. It has not held up well. It is extremely dated with the face print, the torso. I mean, look at the size of those boots. They're gigantic. The leg printing's cool, I guess, and the arm printing's cool, but yeah, just that torso is way too big, and those boots are gigantic, and the face print is weirdly high up. I mean, you see his mouth is there's so much space between his mouth and his chin. He does actually come with an alternate hairpiece, which is so flat. I mean, Look at that, it just cuts off. I don't know. I'm not a fan. And the last figure in this 5/6 pack is Colonel America, as he's known in the Marvel Zombie storyline. I'd say this figure is probably my favorite, to be honest with you. He suffers from a similar problem to Logan in the fact that his gloves are pretty big, but honestly, I don't think it impacts the quality of the figure that much. He's held up really well over these years. The amount of detail he has in his torso print and his arms, the legs as well. And he's got an entirely unique head print with the top of it missing with some green brain matter exposed. He's awesome. The only critique I can give to the figure is he comes with this shield, but it is really hard to actually get it on and then also put the glove back on top. So you can attach it like this, and I think that works really well. However, if you were to look at it from behind, I actually couldn't get the glove piece as well. It's just that ring that holds it on is quite tight. Now, I don't know if that's just because these are old and they've been sitting in their box too long, but yeah, I think like this, he is amazing. Alright, so that was the Marvel Zombies Minimates, the 5-pack. Overall, this is a pretty incredible pack if you can manage to pick it up. Anyways, hope you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching.